of Hope TV. And today, guys, we'll be breaking down these hot topics. Happy Sunday, August the 17th, 2025. I greatly appreciate everybody being here today. And I hope you all have a tremendous, blessed day. Very productive. So, yeah, let's get started with this, guys. We know that Donald Trump and Putin, Vladimir Putin, has had a meeting down in Alaska, or shall I say up in Alaska. Yeah, let me say that again. Donald Trump has had a meeting with Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, in Alaska over the weekend, yesterday particularly. And looked like they was, they let bygones be bygones, and a lot of the reporters asked Putin while he was standing up there in front of the Alaska sign when they came off the big old Air Force One or whatever they call that in Russia. Hold on just a second. But yeah, that big old jet that Vladimir Putin were riding in when they came off the tarmac, was heading up to the sign that said Alaska 2025. They shook hands, and one of the reporters, she said, will you sign a peace deal with Ukraine? Will you stop the genocide and stop the war? This is what she said. Now my question to y'all guys, do y'all think this will take place? Will they end this war going on in Crimea, Ukraine, Kyiv, all the surrounding small countries inside of Ukraine? Do y'all think Russia will stop? It's a good question. Now a lot of people want to ask this. This was very critical with our peace and Donald Trump's campaign to make America great again. We've spent billions. We've sent billions over there to Ukraine. When you talk about the Joe Biden campaign, now Joe Biden has been quiet on this matter since he's been out the White House. It's kind of skeptical thinking about it. But I think it's some type of protocol that they got with the presidents. They can't speak publicly on these matters until so much time go by. So I think that Donald Trump is really trying to reverse this because he know Biden messed up. Like they said, let's go, Brandon. Yeah, let's go, Brandon. Get in there with your boy. But yeah, guys, appreciate everybody for coming through, rocking with me, man. It's gonna be another great day, guys. We're gonna do what we gotta do. We're gonna put in that work. We're gonna get her done. Let me know what y'all think, man. We got 200 people in the chat right now. Appreciate all y'all coming through. If you ask me, I would say it'd be in our best interest to let that war go. People forget Ukraine holds 85% of the wheat in America, in the whole world. Think of that. Ukraine holds 85% of the wheat in the whole world. So we need Ukraine. And quite frankly, I don't think the Ukraine people want to start speaking Russian. I think they want to stay with their country's sovereignty, and they want to continue being great on their own end. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I appreciate all y'all coming in. Drop what y'all think. Tell me how y'all feel about this whole ordeal, guys. It's gonna get serious now. Like I said, we spent over, I think what it was, 10 billion during the Biden campaign. Yeah, during the Biden and Kamala, we're gonna say Biden and Kamala campaign. They spent about $10 billion on that war in Ukraine. And I really do believe that them boys, they need to stop this. They need to stop this war. We need to make gas prices go down. We paying for this war. All the taxpayers don't want to speak up. You ain't got to speak up because you paying for it. Yeah, you paying for it, so it don't matter. You ain't got to tell me how you feel about it. It's okay. But we know you hurt. Why? Because when we go to hurting and we need extra food for the household, we need essentials down at the community centers for the kids. We need more positive enforcements for the communities all around, surrounding states and cities. We can't get it because y'all spending it on the war. But you want to tell me I ain't got no voice and I'm a paying citizen. I work every day, but I ain't got no voice, do it. You see how that's a double-edged sword? We got to stand up for checks and balances, guys. We got to stand up for what's real. Now, if you don't pay your taxes, if you're not a upstanding citizen out here in society, then your opinion, to them might not matter. But to me, everybody's opinion matter, guys. Donald Trump need to bring this war home. We need to end the violence. It starts with the core. They want to stop the kids from shooting and killing at these bus stops. Did y'all see what happened in Louisville last night and last week? Louisville had 2 bus stop shootings with kids. And then the final straw before the city came together out there in Newburgh and out in the West End and Burnstown and Smoketown and all them cities in Kentucky, they coming together now. They tired of it. Yeah, they tired of it. I got you. Yeah. All right. Thank you. But yeah, they tired of it, guys. People ready to secure the borders, get our health care in order and in gear, and get back to a regular society, guys. We done got too far out there. You know how sometimes, when you play Monopoly, you would have so many condos, you would have so many houses, so many deeds that you get to playing crazy. We talking about the simple game of Monopoly. Now tell me ain't anybody else ever did that. Play Monopoly. You'd have so many houses. You done borrowed money to everybody that's playing. I mean, that's how America is right now. They too spread out. America need to come back to one. Come back to our regular core of operation. That's where we can make America great again. And I think Donald Trump, if he stopped this war and we bring that GDP back to America, back to the States, and free all the people that we got slaves, free all the people in Palestine, we need to stop that war in Israel as well. Ulysses, what it do, fam? You a mod. Thank you for coming in. Happy Sunday. Let's go. We need to stop this war. We can't preach to the kids if we can't take care of the core. You ever heard what else, Sandra D? You ever heard that saying, sweep up under your rug first before you go to sweeping out there? This is what America needs to do. Let's stop asking for constitutional laws for the people in the community until we can take care of the government first. Bring our troops home from out of Ukraine. Free the slaves out there in Palestine. Let the war go in Gaza. Let the war go. Let the war go. And then guess what? All this gang rap, all this op rap, and this hip hop movement that they got going on, killing our youth, that'll stop as well. But at first, we got to sweep up under our own rug. Just listen to me, guys. I mean, if you pay your taxes, you got a voice. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe, get in there with your boy, Hope TV. Happy Sunday to everybody. Happy Sunday. Eon Lighthouse, what it do? Get in there with your boy. But yeah, guys, we got to preach. We got to preach from within. And I'm calling my own self out. I'm calling my own self out. If I voted for him, then I'm wrong too. But hey, he trying to do the right thing. Do y'all believe that do y'all believe Ukraine and Russia will stop the war? Happy Sunday. Thank you, Sandra D. He works 7 days a week. Yeah, Donald Trump. Yeah. We trying to get the country back together, man, and it start from within. Like I said, do I think them boy can do it? Yeah, them boy can do it now. United States has always been great. Ever since the forefathers. We can't deny that. What's up, Village Food? Big Tiger. Big Tiger. Welcome in, Village Food. My boy. Shout out to Sri Lanka, man. Shout out to all my bros, man, all across the world out there trying to make it do what it do for their family. We need more peace in the world. Yeah, DT Hope, what it do? Village Food Season, my boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Wagwan. Yeah, Fayez, what it do? Hey, appreciate that, fam. Yeah, I just got a haircut this morning before I got to work. Yeah, I'm cleaned up good, fam. Your boy cleaned up good out here. Yeah, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm at work, man, trying to get it in. But yeah, how y'all feel today, guys? Tiger, my brother. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters all over the world. From Africa to Israel to Palestine. Yeah, to Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Indonesia. All over, man. Much love. We love y'all. Just stay strong out there. Keep pushing. Your time coming. Yeah. God got something for us. They saying UFOs. It ain't gonna be UFOs, guys. Anunnaki, what it do, my friend? Anunnaki. How many UFOs out there, Anunnaki? We got 200,000, 300,000. Yeah, I've seen them, Anunnaki. I've seen flying saucers. But see, this is what the government's saying, that it's gonna come out the sky and change everything. The pandemic, change all the inflation with the taxes. Think about it, if everything go down to $2, everything no more than $2 for everything in the earth. That means the Anunnaki and the aliens, they came down and freed us. So yeah, they acting like it's gonna be a bad thing, but it's gonna be a good thing. Because see, the aliens, they move with small pieces of energy. They don't believe in big things, controlling the world. That's gluttony. Yeah, I am from India, brother. Shout out to all my Punjabi Indians. Shout out to all my Indians all over the world, man. North and south, east and west. I rock with y'all boys. Yeah, Bangladesh. All my Bangladeshians. All my Indonesians. South Africa, Ghana. Yeah. West Africa, Johannesburg. All the way up through the Congo. Lebanon. Yeah, man. Shout out to all you boys. Much love, man. Much love for real. Happy Sunday. Yeah, Susanna, what it do? I'm gonna pin that, Susanna. I got you. But yeah, guys, Anunnaki said I have a photo evidence of a flying saucer and aliens on the ground. Could you send me that to my email? Could you send that, Anunnaki? My email is Foy Wilson. It's my email is wilsonfoy430@gmail.com. Michael Daly, what it do? Yeah, but I believe aliens are real. Y'all remember John F. Kennedy was talking about this during his final speech? He says there's dark powers out there. The dark powers, dark entities. This is why I say we in the 21st century still fighting over land, guys. And we've been here 400,000 hours for centuries. For centuries over. We couldn't occupy it and use it. Think about it. Yeah. Shout out to everybody hitting that like button, subscribing, guys. Y'all subscribe. IC, come check out. Okay, IC, you a mod, IC. I'm gonna come check you out. You a mod, IC. Thank you for coming through, fam. For sure. Sandra D said, getting ready for church. Amen. God is good. Hope everyone have a blessed day from Sandra D. Yeah, much love, Sandra D. I say a small prayer for you. Say one for me, Sandra D. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, we need each other, guys. We got to get back to standing in the gap for each other. All that individuality is causing too much chaos. We got people out here that's weak. Let's think about the elderly, guys. Let's think about the dogs and the cats. Let's think about the people that's disabled, young and old. Let's think about the youth, the kids. Yeah, let's get back on our dean. Let's get back on our game, man. Y'all remember in the early 90s when we had the economy booming, Bill Clinton? Yeah, much love. No, anytime, Sandra D, anytime. Anunnaki said I was chosen to help. Wake up the stupid planet. Yeah, Anunnaki. Drop them jewels on me, man. My email is wilsonfoy430@gmail.com. Again, I'm going to drop that again. That's WILSONFOY 430@gmail.com. Yeah, that's how you can reach out to me and send that stuff so I can look at it. But yeah, I believe you. Yeah, bro, say I'm thugging. You right, fam. We got to thug our way back to a better reality. Do y'all all believe that time is moving fast? Ain't the earth spinning fast now? Don't it seem like you go to sleep and wake up, you right back at it? Yeah, Mike Piaco, what it do, fam? Thank you for coming in. Bro says, Sandra, are you headed to Babylon, to the great world empire of false religion? No, she's not headed to Babylon, man. She's headed to somewhere where she can heal her soul, fam. Yeah, she headed to somewhere where she can heal her soul, bro. And see, she want to do that because God impelled her to do that. It ain't because of her own decision making. Think about it, bro. One thing we can't do, we can't judge. Because there's a lot of religions out there and there's a lot of realities out there. Yeah, let's not judge each other, guys. Yeah, you good people, Mike. You all right, bro? I know you just might be joking with us. But everybody got their different way of seeking spiritual help. You know what I'm saying? I might be Hindu. I might be Buddhist. You know what I'm saying? I might be Buddhist, bro. But guess what? I'm going to heaven just like you. It ain't because who I'm preaching to or who I'm praying to. It's because how I'm praying. God recognizes that I'm praying with love, with sincerity, with a clean heart. And this is what we need more of. Not people going to the mosque full of hate. Not people going to the temple full of lust. We need to stop that. Let's go back with a clean heart so that we can heal each other. Yeah, we can heal each other, man. Remember how back in the biblical times, people could touch things and be healed. Remember that? Thank you, Anunnaki, for subscribing. Yeah, I seen the spaceship too, a couple of aliens. They real. A lot of people say they're spiritual beings. I am a booty warrior. Oh, bro, booty warrior. Okay, you like booty. It's all right. Everybody likes something on this earth. It's all right. Hit that like button, subscribe. But yeah, this Sunday morning too, you better be done got you some booty. It's Sunday morning. That means if you ain't got it by now, you ain't getting it this weekend. Unless she trying to meet you up there at the Whataburger or something. What, she trying to meet you at the Whataburger, bro? She gonna meet you at the movies today? You are a handsome man. I just like to subscribe. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, y'all got to be able to, we got to be able to move in a great esteem. Pay your taxes, pray for your spirit, and watch out for your family. Jim, what it do? Welcome in, Jim. Get in there with your boy. They are coming in my bedroom and showing me things. Yeah, I've had them come in my dreams. See, in my dreams, I've had where aliens come in and they would say different things and they would give me real life events that took place and show me how they was involved with that situation. You get what I'm saying? They would show me how they're involved. Aliens are real. Yeah, I believe in them. Get this man a wife and kids. Yeah, I'm at work, fam. Quite frankly, I got a wife and kids. That's why I'm working. I'm providing. You see what I'm doing? I'm providing, fam. The Anunnaki should have taught you that. When they dropped us off on Earth and left them pyramids, they tried to tell us that we got to go to work, use our hands and our feet. use our hands and our feet, go to work, and bring them their gold. Yeah, Jim, I'm doing fine, Jim. Yeah, I can't complain, fam. Another great day. Yeah, putting in that work, man. You got to put in that work, guys. You know, the kids back in school. How y'all feel being back in school? Y'all got y'all got the day and y'all be back tomorrow. Yeah, it's a lot of different policies been changing. Yeah, yeah, there's been a lot of different policies changing at the school that my kids attend to. And quite frankly, man, it's all because of shortage of funds. They even went to let the kids go back to regular clothes. They were wearing uniforms. I said, dang, I told the principal, I said, dang, y'all going back to regular clothes? Y'all going from, you mean to tell me y'all gonna go from uniforms every day to back to regular clothes? That lets you know they done lost funds. Because see, they produce them shirts. Yeah. Koozmo, are you still collecting gold for the Anunnaki? Well, I tell you like this. The Anunnaki has took so many grave sites that they really don't need people's gold anymore. Think about how many people done died since the beginning of mankind that's done been in the grave. All that gold that was buried down there with Saddam Hussein and all the boys. Think about all that gold that Osama bin Laden had. The Anunnaki don't really need no more gold. See, the Anunnaki is the ones that left Africa. They left the gold pillars of Africa and moved out to California where all the gold was at. And the 49ers, you remember that? The biggest expedition of gold going from the East Coast to the West Coast. Y'all remember that? That was the Anunnaki. That's what they told them. They said, look, y'all get in your horse and cabin, get in your buggies, get in your horse cabins and your buggies and go out west. It's gold over by the Continental Rift. Now tell me if I'm lying. Yeah, I got a Facebook account. My Facebook account is DT. My face my Facebook account is D Hope. I think it's D Hope. This is my Facebook, guys. Yeah, go over to my Facebook and drop something in there. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna pull it up so you can see DT Hope. Yeah, smart, funny, loving to learn each and every day. DT Hope, that's me. Y'all drop me a comment in my messenger. Okay, Derel Milberry on Facebook. Check me out. Okay, Derel Milberry. Okay, I'm screenshotting your name right now, bro. Yeah, I will go to that later. Right now, we just gonna rock out. But yeah, yeah, for sure, fam. Appreciate you sharing that with me. Yeah, I'm gonna check you out. Yeah, let me get my camera back on. Okay. But yeah. Ooh, it's sunny out here today. And Anunnaki must knew I was talking about them gold and silver. See that gold. Y'all tell me one thing, the aliens. Let me see how smart y'all is. Tell me one reason why aliens need the gold. Can anybody explain that to me? I'm here to listen. No trolling, no bull crap. I want to see what up, Haley. Hey Lee, you a mod. Thank you for coming in. Where y'all watching from, guys? Drop where y'all watching from. Hey, woman, give your hand. I got you. I got you. Hey, doggy. Hey, baby.
Get in here, Merle.
Put it in your trunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, baby.
Merle, you're not going with him. You're going with us. You're not going yet.
Hey, Merle, strong, boy. Yes, yes, ma'am. But you have a great day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, repair the atmosphere. Yeah, that's what I heard, Koozmo. Let me pin that, Koozmo. Koozmo, you right. To repair the atmosphere. That's one reason. You right, bro. I give you that, Koozmo. Yeah. Peace from Portland, Oregon. Shout out to Oregon, man. Shout out to you, bro. Welcome in. We out here in Destin, Florida. I'm at work, guys. We putting it together, but we talking about some interesting things. So the Anunnaki needed the gold to repair the atmosphere. Also I think they used it as a form of gas inside of their spaceships. They also use it as a force field. They got ways to use gold as a force field. Yeah, man, it's crazy. And I think for infinite life, gold have properties in it to where you can live forever. But the thing is, yeah, what up, Knox? What it do, fam? Welcome back in, bro. Yeah, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Good Sunday. We rocking out. It's sun out, but we out getting it done. We rocking, we rolling. We talking about them Anunnaki. We talking about the aliens and everything that the government is bringing out right now. Yeah, we can honestly say John F. Kennedy was right. John F. Kennedy was talking about the aliens in 1964. He had to be right because, hey, 50 years later, no, excuse me, 60 years later, it's coming out. Yeah, it's being revealed. What all type of theories? I seen you like my shorts. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, for sure, fam. You know I got you. You know I got you. But guys, this is the thing we got to pay attention to. When the media brings us the news about the aliens showing up here on Earth, we got to be very careful not to get scared because they're not here to harm us. Come check out, okay, Sandy Go shoot shit. Okay, Icy, I will, fam. Y'all check that out. Y'all check out Icy link, guys. Yeah. But I welcome everybody in. Thank y'all, guys. I think a lot of people I heard stories that the aliens was gonna be black soul folks. Yeah, y'all heard that before? Say they come back to get all the black people that was left on Earth and take them back to the center of the universe. Y'all heard that before? They say the aliens gonna come get all the black people and take them back to what's the proximity B? Proximity B. Y'all heard of that before? Drop that in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this whole ordeal. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. See, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if the alien's black. I don't know if they're white. I don't know if they are got a race. I don't know their agenda. But I'd rather listen to you guys and see what y'all perspective on this. We can all put a conglomeration of thoughts together and come up with this. Yeah, Knox said Kennedy knew too much. You're right. He spoke about the dark powers that be. I love to go back and watch Kennedy, his speech on what he was saying, because it made a lot of sense of what's going on today. And you right, Knox, he did. He said a little too much. He knew a lot, but he said a little too much. Sometimes you got to, in order to survive the next day. Right or wrong, Core? Oh, Koozmo. Okay, you watched all his documentaries. Okay. Yeah, I've seen many UFOs myself. Yeah, when I was in the military, man. When I was in the military, man, we used to be out there at night, out in the field. Unless it was satellites that was moving around, I ain't have a telescope, so I couldn't confirm it. But what I seen moving was astronomical, guys. It was unbelievable. No, they said they smothered milk. They smothered MLK. He was freaking all the white holes. Yeah, yeah. Martin Luther King was putting in that work, man. Yeah, yeah. I like that Martin Luther King's. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I like that Martin Luther King's body of work, the work that he did on this earth before he left. I liked it, but I think when he read the Bible, and this ain't being funny, you seen daytime UFOs? Yeah, me too, fam. Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. That you done seen it as well, man. But yeah, I think Martin Luther King, he got tied up with the land of milk and honey. You right, bro. I think I have found my family here. Appreciate you, Anunnaki. Yeah. But yeah, Martin Luther King, he was tied in with the land of milk and honey. He got distracted. He was on a mission, but he got distracted because equality, equality is a power that can't be gesticulated by just one person. And when everybody else fell back and allowed him to push forward, it destroyed it because they took one thing that they knew he was weak in, and that was in the land of milk and honey. When they found out that he was weak, once he stepped foot in the land of milk and honey, they destroyed it. Yeah, he got caught up with, but he was ahead of his time. Yeah, yeah. He didn't understand and see having bulletproof cars and bulletproof vests and stuff like that. It wasn't even thought about back then. I mean, it exists. But think about it. Kennedy should have never been in an open car. As powerful as Kennedy is, as powerful as the speech he spoke. You mean to tell me if you was his security and you heard his speech, would you allow him, say you was the CIA head of security, would you allow him to go out there in Texas, in Dallas, Texas like that with the drop top on a car? You the security. You tell me. Tell me. Nope, I definitely wouldn't. That's why I say them boys, they were being hunted. Think about it, you being hunted, man, because of the things you say. That means it's a particular evil out there that we need to watch. It's a particular evil out there. It confirms that what Kennedy was saying. Just like with Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King should have never went back to Montgomery. But when they did that second man march to Montgomery, that told the powers to be that this is it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, we got to be careful. Yeah, they did it in the South because they think we country bumpkins. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You dang sure right, bro. Hey, they did it in the South because at the time the South was the most, how can I say, isolated part of the country. You remember the North, they had blacks and whites and everybody mingling and dingling together. But the South, they didn't have to worry about that. Who seen it was the ones gonna keep it concealed. The ones that didn't see it, they wouldn't worry about it. There wasn't no social media then. There wasn't no media outlets that could cover the story then. People were isolated, so they did not care. This is a mean savage. He knows the land that he's on. That's how you know who it was. Because the animal that's on the land, he knows the killer instinct. And he knows what's else roaming with him. If he don't have a threat, he'll kill you in the open. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. If he don't have a threat If there's no other prey out there can come at him, then why can't he not take him out? You see what I'm saying? Why not? He don't have a threat. This is his land. That's why I'm telling you. You got to be very careful when you put things in the universe. The South is the beginning American, the beginning. The South is the beginning American Indians. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you talking about the Seminole Indians, the Blackfoot Indians, the Pi, all different type of Indians down here in Florida, Pensacola, Alabama, South Carolina. Ooh, you talking about some Indians, Texas. Man, you right, bro. You right, fam. Yeah. And you know, this land was, and the land that they did it at was rediscovered land, meaning that the land was already somebody's. We talking about Dallas, Texas, El Paso, the Alamo. This land was rediscovered. It was already there, but it was retook. And so when the people retook it, it's killable land now. Now, if we got a target on that property, it's just like gang relations. If you blood, you're supposed to be on the Crip side of town. But if I catch you over here, that's me and you, right? That's what they did with Kennedy. They say, oh, we know Kennedy is Irish. Kennedy from up north. But if we catch him on our territory, what's going to happen to him? See what I'm saying? Now you putting one and two together. Shout out to all my Indians and all my Anunnakis out there. I'm rocking with y'all, boy. Let's go. Yeah, let me ask y'all a question. Of course, I live in Oklahoma. The Indians in with the whites. Yeah. You talking about all the pie. In Oklahoma, you got all the Wallapai Indians. They last name all end with pie. I studied them, bro. Yeah, you right. Trust me, fam. My family is from Oklahoma. I did the 23andMe, and it traced all my family back up to Oklahoma. It's actually a reservation that my family owned up there in Oklahoma. I'm not joking with you. And it bears my name. Yeah, Indian reservation, not Indian reservation, but it's a wilderness reservation. It bears my family name. My family had a lot of land back in the day, and when they migrated down to Alabama. But they came from Oklahoma, man. I'm telling you, Oklahoma got a lot of history. I love you guys out there, man. God bless y'all for real. We speaking fast. We putting down some knowledge right now. But see, the thing is, right? When we put down knowledge, we got to take that knowledge and we got to grow with it, right? Let's take in consideration that our ancestors are giving us energy to be able to manifest things into reality right now. They looking down on us and they see us, right? And when the thunders of the heaven roar, they give you the energy to overcome obstacles. But you got to know how to bring in that energy, right? It can't just be there existing. You got to have a launch pad in order to bring all this energy in. And then when you get in confrontation with anything on the land, you can destroy it. It's kind of like voodoo. Yeah. Yeah, thunder up for sure. Black Wall Street, facts. Yeah, I remember Black Wall Street. Yeah, Black Wall Street was in Tulsa. Now we talking facts. Let's talk knowledge, guys. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street, right? So these guys, they figured out the economy. They said, we know how to make our own Wall Street. We know how to be able to be subjected to our own economy and not an economy that will bring oppression to our people. And so in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they did that. 50 years later, what happened? Most hated flat bronze. Tell the people what happened, bro. Greenwood, yeah, Greenwood. What about Gainesville, Florida? Y'all know about Rosewood? Y'all type in Rosewood and look up Gainesville, Florida, when they used to feed the slaves to gators. Feed the slaves. Yeah, feed them to gators. That's why they call it the Florida Gators. But everybody don't know that. Yeah. Why you think the Washington Redskins? Yeah. Hey, good morning. Y'all got some more stuff? Okay, bring him on. I'll drink him. Yeah, she said she got some orange juice. I'ma drink it. Hey, gotta keep that health in check. But no, so there's a lot of conspiracies going on with our earth. The Anunnaki know what's up though. We got to follow their trail. Yes, ma'am, you as well. Yeah. But our earth got a lot of history in it, guys. Yeah. Yeah, bro said, yeah, Cushion OG, facts. Give me just a second, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I like that little cush. Yeah, I like a little cushion OG to get the mind to moving. Yeah. But at the same time, though, we speaking facts. The Indians was one of the only cultures, and I want to ask y'all this question and see if y'all can give me an answer to this. I'm being honest now. This is something I don't know and I want to learn. This is something I really want to know. Something I really want to learn. Let me read this comment first from Anunnaki. I have had amazing things happen to me at an old Indian battleground in East Texas. Yeah, this is what I want to talk about. Can y'all tell me this? How did the Indians be able to sustain themselves as a reservation, like a being reservated? Meaning, after they was pilgrimage and murdered and all this type of stuff, how did they get the government to still take care of them? How did that happen? Like, what did they know the government didn't know? And so the government had to say, oh, shoot, we got to pay them boys and we got to put them in reservations. Tell me, how did this happen? Is there a planet X that's inhabited by the Anunnaki presently? Okay, because Geronimo made deal. Oh, they gave them land and casinos. Yeah, I know they did the Hard Rock. Yeah, they gave them the Hard Rock and different things like that. But yeah, how did this happen? If they murdered them and kind of like what happened with the Jews with Germany, the Jews got paid. But how? Let me know how and what compelled them to do this after they was genocide. That genocide happened to them, to their race. Yeah. See, it's a good question. I always wondered that. You know, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Yeah, I'm just, however they did it, the blueprint was concealed because I guarantee you, blacks would have did it too. Yeah, blacks would have did it too, but the way the Indians did it was concealed because Nobody else followed that prototype. There's nothing wrong with being a slave to a race. It's a lot of races been slaves to different other races. So it ain't just blacks. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good question. I just want to know. I'm not biased towards it. I'm like, dang, what did they do that nobody else did, and they got paid and nobody else could get paid? How? What did they do? Yeah. I always wondered that, man. And if it was a law, why didn't we do it by the law? Or whoever else. Oh, they fought back. Yeah, but the Haitians fought back too. The Haitians didn't get paid. The Haitians was the first one to beat Napoleon Bonaparte in France. Yeah, yeah, the Haitians was the first one to beat them. And not one, Haiti is the most. I just looked at the news yesterday. Haiti is the poorest country in the whole world, man. And it shouldn't be that way because they had some of the most sought after resources in the world. Sugarcane in particular, and a lot of other ones. See what I'm saying? Resources matter too, guys. Resources matter. Anunnaki said same thing happened to the Jews and the same thing happened to the Native American Indians. Yeah. That's what I was just saying, fam. But see, the Jews got paid because of the Holocaust. The Indians got paid because of the genocide of the Indians. But what about the other races? What about the South Americans, the Brazilians? What about the African? What about all these other races that didn't get a dime? And I'm not talking crap. I'm only asking a question because I don't know. This ain't a race debate. It's just bar none facts. It's just bar none facts. This ain't got nothing to do with race. We ain't throwing out hate. We just keeping it real over here. Yeah, Hope TV. Yeah. And I ain't gonna denounce my culture or anything to try to shine light on something that could be false. No, I'm just keeping it real. I'm African American, born and raised in Dothan, Alabama. Yeah, born and raised in Dothan, Alabama, and residing in Florida. I just want to know my history. I just want to know my history, man. Yeah, you have two Native American Indians. Then you have American Indians, two different cultures. Facts. Okay, bro. Oh yeah. You talking about the Indians overseas, and then you talking about the Native Indians, meaning like the Wallapai Indians, the Blackfoot, the Cherokee Indians. Yeah, I got what you're saying. I'm on key with you, fam. Knox said Americans too. Yeah. The Americans were slaves too. That's why the Queen of England. That's why she sent all the Anglo Saxons over here to America because the church was enslaving people in England, man, because of the Roman Catholic Church. I know about the history, bro. I did 5 years in the Army military, so I know my history, bro. Trust me. Uh, Queen Elizabeth, she sent them boys over here in the 17th century. Yeah, because the church was slaying people. If you didn't come wrong, they'll slay you. They'll kill you. Yeah, and they had spread all out through the English Isles. And so the church, they said, man, we got to get out of here. So they did expeditions over here. That's when you get Christopher Columbus saying that he discovered America. When in all actuality, Christopher Columbus didn't discover no America. That's just the story they told so everybody could believe it. Yeah, that's just the story they told, man. Yeah, when they told that story, right, Indians was already over here. What do I know about super soldiers? Yeah, like the Kardashians. Yeah, bro. Most bronze flat power gods said no. He mean the ones on reserves, Mongolians, the American Indians, the American Indian. Always been black folks. Yeah. Yeah, down south, down here, they call it the Buffalo Indians. Yeah, Oh, the Kardashian race. Oh man, I never heard of that, bro. I never seen that. Now you put me on game. You put me on game. I hear you, most hated. Thank you for sharing that, bro. I gotta look up the Kardashian race. Man, bro, put me on game now. So you mean the Mongolians are Indians too? Dang, I didn't know that, bro. The Mongolians are Indians. You talking about the ones that were ran by Genghis Khan? Yeah, y'all remember Genghis Khan? He ran more people in the whole world. Okay, Koozmo said Protestant religion came from those who protested the Roman Catholic Church and regulations. Oh man, protestant, Protestant, Protestant religion came from those who protested the Roman Catholic Church. Yep, bro, that's fact. Yeah, appreciate you sharing that, fam. Heck yeah, bro. So religion played a big role in who became who during that era. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, what up, Ulysses? Welcome back, fam. Look up Americans. Armenians, not Americans. Okay. Look up Armenians. Okay. Appreciate that, Knox. Court Knox, my boy. Yeah, boy, y'all put knowledge on me. So let me ask y'all this question. So where did the aliens come in at with this? And did they allow all this to happen? Did the aliens allow all this to happen? Or was this the race agenda? That's a good question now. The Mongolians claim to be Indians, but they only came to America in the 1800s. Okay, okay, I'm on point with you. Yeah, because okay, okay, I got you, fam. Okay, I'm on point with you now. I'm on point with you now. Hey, this is my question. Okay, New Orleans still has the American Indian culture intact. Okay, I got to go out there and check it out, bro. Yeah, I definitely got to go check that out. I haven't been to New Orleans yet, but I'm about 3 hours away over here in Destin. Yeah, me and my wife, we gonna go out there to New Orleans Parish and check it out. They got Jefferson Parish, all that. Okay, facts. Telepathic, we do. Okay, heck yeah, man. Thank you for sharing that, bro. Well, fact. Yeah, I gotta go check out New Orleans, man. Like I said, I'm right here by Pensacola. So I ain't but 2 or 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours away at the max. But I'm gonna go check that out. The Jefferson Parish, uh, downtown, French Quarter, all the wards. I'm gonna go through the Ninth Ward and all that, check it out. But yeah, I appreciate y'all sharing that information, guys. Yeah. But yeah, I thought that down in New Orleans, I thought that they only had like Creole people, Creole and Cajun, and the Cajuns, and the French, obviously. You seen the man on Lifetime says he got raped by the female alien. It was on TV. No, I didn't see it. I'm gonna go look it up. Okay, a man got raped by a female alien. I'll be dog. And I ain't heard that one, bro. That's crazy. Dang, boy. I did hear about all the people that was missing. It's like 600 and something people missing. Yeah, I heard them talking about that on the news. Pangea was one landmass. had parted in two continents, had left original man black all over the world. He had, oh man, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, bro. Yeah, that's a real good one right there. Knox said he had like a radio show about it and talked about it back in the day. He said he liked it. Huh? Okay. Okay, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely look that up. And we'll talk about that in the next live that I do. We'll definitely talk about it in the next live. But yeah, just a second, guys. Um, try to hit me up. We back. Most hated said, "Yup, my great great granny had pictures of her uncle and siblings who was definitely American Indians." Man, that's some good history right there, bro. Yup. I don't know why, but the Indians they cling to black people. They cling to black people. They did. My great great grandfather, he had a couple of Indian ladies that stayed with us as elderly. Yeah, I don't know the backstory on it, but when I was a little kid, they were staying with us, and I was like, "What?" My grandfather was like, "That's our second family." I didn't understand it, but I think the Indians just liked it our complexion. Yeah, they liked it our complexion, and we liked it theirs. They was a little light skinned than us, and we were dark skinned. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good, man. We a different type of race of people, but we strong. That's why we got that fist. That's why when you see that fish, you say that, hey, that's strong, baby. Yeah. Bro said, wait, you said Nelville? Yeah, my second baby mama full blood Indian. Man. Yeah, I had a buddy in Miami, man. He was saying that they pay people. You just say if you're not Indian, you have an Indian baby, your baby will get a check. And you will get a check. Is that true? Yo, when I stayed in Miami, that's what my buddy told me. He said, yeah, man. He said, yeah, bro, how you a baby? If you have a baby by an Indian lady, she gonna get a check, the baby gonna get a check, and you gonna get a check. Depending on what percentile you is. Yeah. Yeah, they were treating it like a scam down there in Miami. They were trying to get everybody to get pregnant by an Indian lady. Yep. Yeah, I'm not saying it was a scam. I'm just saying they was doing it to make money. They didn't care what she looked like. Yeah. Oh man, same out here. They'll build you a house. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, in Miami, they got the Hard Rock Casino, the Hard Rock Reservation. My buddy, when I first moved to Miami, he was like, man, bro, you go holler at the Indian ladies, man, at the casino, man. Go to the tobacco shops and buy you some of that tobacco and talk to them ladies in there at the counter. See if they know somebody who's looking for a man. He said, bro, you can get paid. They said, bro, you a nice looking gentleman. Go on down there and see. You single, ain't you? I said, yeah. They said, go on down there. I never went though. But man, I seen people that had them fine looking Indians. And boy, they had that check too. They had that check. Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you, bro. Corey Knox, appreciate you for sharing that, bro. Appreciate you for sharing that. Dang, I didn't know that. The CD card roll number. Tulsa do too. Dang. Yeah, so this is a worldwide thing. That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that was what that was though. But yeah, them boys, they got some type of power. Yeah, I give it to them Indians. They got that silent power. People don't even know why they power. Hey, man, I'm telling you, just to be born your race and to get paid just to be born your race, man, and your race really not even in the Bible, that speak volumes. Think about what I'm saying. Yeah, the hard rock. Yeah, the hard rock, fam. Yeah. Yeah. Right there off of 95 in North Miami. The Hard Rock Casino off of University Drive. Yeah. Oh, y'all got a Hard Rock too? Okay, heck yeah, man. Yeah, my buddy was telling me to go in there because they give you like a free night stay the first time you go, and you get like $100 gift card. It's crazy. They got so many amenities that they give you, man. If you a first time me, yeah. I was like, bro, tried to get me to go so many times. I never went though. I was like 23, 24 years old back then. I'm 38 years old now. Yeah, speak volumes. Yeah, to be born and be paid, man, it do. It do, bro. Your name ain't even in the Bible. That's got to say something, bro. And what's so weird about it is that's why I say in some reality, in some form of reality, guys. Tell me, do y'all believe in this? But in some form of reality, color people is not really hated because the Indians are people of color and they getting paid. That's what I'm saying. It's an illusion in there somewhere. I'm for real. Koozmo said, damn shame that we're a race of people with a lost identity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're not in the Bible. If you show me an Indian in the Bible, I'll give you $1,000 right now. Show it to me. Show me where they talking about him at. Because there's not one. That's what I'm telling you, man. Yeah. I feel like if they should get paid for being alive and breathing, everybody should get paid, boy. I don't care what color you are. You could be green, white, yellow, blue, purple, red, orange. Man, you could be dark as my coffee right now. Let's see how black my coffee is. Look at that, guys. Ooh, I got me a big old cup this morning. See, he kind of dark. He about the same color as my skin complexion. Yeah, he about the same color as my skin complexion. Yeah, but that boy sweet. Well, he ain't sweet. I put one peppermint in there and 2 scoops of creamer. So it ain't sweet. It's bland. It's all right, just to take that little bitterness off. But yeah, it's a secret that the Indians know we don't know. And a lot of people not talking about it to put us on game. They're keeping us distracted and keeping us off game. Yeah, yeah. What about the Colorado Hills, Wyoming? All these different states had nothing but Indians. Oklahoma. That's why they call them the Oklahoma Sooners. Yeah, Anunnaki said I drink coffee all day long. Yeah, bro, it's good. He keep me alert. He keep me focused, on point with what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. And quite frankly, when we talking about knowledge, I'm dialed in because geography was I wanted geography to be when I was in third grade. So it just compelled me to want to like geography, history, all different things like that. And it's interesting, man. The older I get, the more I want to know. Yep, yep, yep. But I always question myself on that. Why did President Kennedy put all that information out there? He put all that information out there about the foreign powers and the powers to be. And then as soon as he put that information out there, he get killed. It's just crazy, man. And then, it leaves another mystery in our government. A mystery. I just don't see how, as strong as our government is, it's Choctaw word. Oh, yeah, we got a Choctaw here in Destin. Yeah, in Fort Walton Beach. They call it Choctaw, the Choctaw Indians. Yeah, Yeah, matter of fact, they just found the Indian. They had to break off a section of the fort here in Fort Walton. I think it was Eglin Air Force Base, right here in Fort Walton. They had to seal off a section of the fort because they found remains of Indian bones. So anytime you find Indian bones and artifacts, you can't use that. You can't use that land. They have to block it off. You can't use it. Oh heck no. I know this for a fact. That just happened down here about 3 years ago. Yup. Let me show y'all where we at, guys. Rock out with us. We out here in Destin, Florida, guys. It's another blessed day. Everybody doing their thing, moving around, the sun bright. Yeah, people getting ready to get up out of here. Some people loading in. Yeah, we chilling though. Let me see what the chat say. Let me get back to the chat. It say, do you have powerful dreams? Man, do I? Bro, I even learned how to hydroplane in my dreams, bro. Where some kind of way my consciousness gives me a way to control my dreams, bro. Oh yeah, bro. And once I get in full control, I know I'm in control. Because everything my subconscious tell me to do, I do it in my dream. Yeah, tell me, have y'all ever did that before? Yeah, I take dreams serious. If it's something bad, I pray it away. If it's something good, I'll keep remembering it so it can manifest. Yeah, dreams are serious. I haven't dreamed in about months now, 2 or 3 months now, because all my dreams are serious. Yeah, 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 man. God is good. He give everybody different spiritual gifts, and I know mine is dealing with the intellect of thoughts and intellect of the spirits, but I don't know the meaning of things. I can see things for what they are, but I don't know the meaning of them. If that makes sense. I love Florida. Yeah, bro. Florida off the chain. Let me get in this cold right here. I'll put in my cold. All right, we in there now. Let's go. But yeah, man, everybody got different gifts. That's why it takes a multitude of people to create a village. Because some people can be healers. Some people can be prayers. Some people can be stores of food and different things. Then you got your workers. I mean, it takes a village. It takes a lot of multitude of people to make a real village. We all know this. Yeah, this is true. That's why I say, that's why Nebuchadnezzar needed Daniel. Nebuchadnezzar had in the Bible, he had nobody in his kingdom that can interpretate that dream that he had. So what did he do? He went and got Daniel. And Daniel interpreted that dream and it came to reality. So yeah, we got to stay on point now. Okay, Knox, I see you. John 8 said, good morning to you. To you. No black people. Do you know black people built the pyramids? They was enslaved by the Egyptians. Uh, I heard people say that, and I've seen where people have visited the pyramids and shown the people of color on the walls inside of the pyramids. But I don't have physical proof to confirm that. But I can believe it simply off the fact that melanin skinned people had to build that because they stayed in the heat for centuries. So I don't see no disrespect to Caucasian race, but I don't see them standing in the heat for over a century, you know. But I mean, it might be true, it might not. I don't know. But I just, if I had to guess, I would say it would be melanin people. John H. We have mounds all over Louisiana too. Wow. They said the Indians built the pyramids. That's a fact. Yeah, John H. That's a good one right there, bro. Yeah, that's a good one, fam. Yeah, yeah, they was too perfect. Yeah, bro. It was some type of, I mean, they can't figure it out. They can't figure out what it was. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you, bro. I would say it was probably some extracurricular people. Extraterrestrial, excuse me. I said extracurricular. It's taller than the pyramid tower. Think about it. It took 2,000 years for us to even build something as high as the pyramids. That's crazy that we can take credit for. So if it took 2,000 years for us to build something that high, imagine what the heck they did. Like, no, bro. No, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna say the aliens did it, the blacks did it, somebody did it, but it definitely is a wonder to be reckoned with. Facts. It's a wonder. It's something we can wake up every day. And also, what about the Great Wall of China? Do y'all think the Great Wall of China was built in this same way? Koozmo said, check out Richard Pryor's 70s skit, Discovering the Secrets of Mankind in a Pyramid Ending Its TV Show. Okay, Koozmo, man, you put me on point, boy. I'm screenshotting all this so I can go back and look at this stuff, guys. I got you. Yeah, I'm screenshotting everything. Hold on real quick, guys. Okay. Yeah, no machines is crazy. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't joking. And the rock that they use, that rock, the shiny white stuff, it wasn't even in that desert. So they had to go get it from somewhere. What was it? Granite? Was it the granite? Yeah, the granite rock that they used for the top part of the pyramid wasn't even in that country. Yeah, yeah. So I'm rocking with that. I'm going with that one. So yeah, we got a lot of history. We got a lot of stuff that we were very skeptical about in this world, especially the gold thing with the aliens. And another thing that gets me too is why do we like to wear gold and stuff? Like gold and Sirius. What's up? What's up, Sakib? What's up, Sakib? I'm gonna get you to do a thumbnail for me, my friend. Hit me up in a little bit. Yeah, shout out to Bangladesh. Shout out to all my Bangladesh Indians and color people. Yeah, Sakib. Sakib been my brother for a while. Yes, I can talk to you, Sakib. I'll call you on WhatsApp after my live, brother. Mega love, shout out to you and your family from Bangladesh all the way to America. Let's go. But yeah, back to the chat. Gold is a great conductor of energy. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, it's a great conductor of energy. It does a lot of other things. Our ancestors were gold and silver. We see them. Yep. They said they just found a cave full of gold. I forgot where just the other day. Yeah. Yeah, I seen that too. They said though about 15% of the gold off the earth is gone. So a little bit of gold is here. They gonna find it too. They got too many machines now that can detect it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, gold. I like gold. I wear mostly silver, but I got a lot of gold too. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you see a lot of people wearing this material all over the world now. And then if you look on TikTok, everybody's selling these fake chains. Nah, don't get me wrong, that's not gold. But the act of people wanting to wear this stuff and this stuff being so viral, there's got to be something scientific involved with it. Meaning, why everybody want to wear shiny things? Are we actually Stardust people? Are we from another galaxy? Yeah. Are we from? Why are we attracted to things that shiny like this? Okay, gold comes from the core of the earth. Yeah. Yeah, sure enough do, bro. Fire and brimstone make gold. Yeah. But let me ask you a question. Is gold made or is it already? Hold on. This is a good question, guys. I want to see if y'all can answer this. Is gold already made in the earth or is it being made? Meaning that can a rock turn to gold through pressure and different forms of heat? Or is gold that's been here for centuries, is it always been gold? It doesn't change its properties. Y'all drop that in the comment section. I forgot. It's two Egypts. The Nile River is the Mississippi River. Oh, okay. Yeah, that shit here. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, the Nile River is what fed everything. Yeah, Noah's Ark was serious too. Okay, guys, can y'all hear me now? I got you, fam. I'm back on. My bad. I accidentally hit the sound button. Yeah, I accidentally hit that sound button, guys. We back in the game. All right, all right. Let me ask y'all a question, guys. Do y'all believe fossil fuels is something that can be diminished? Do y'all believe fossil fuels can be done and over with? As big as the earth is, and how long we've been using cars? Think about it, guys. We've been using cars for what now? Almost 100 years. Is 100 years enough to say the gas is almost running out? Think about how much undiscovered ocean we haven't touched yet. Think about the Mariana Trench and how deep that is, and how much oil potentially could be down there. Yeah. Is there actually a such thing as running out of fossil fuels, guys? Or is this some type of scare hoax or scare tactic that they use to try to control the masses? And another question. Do you think there's an alternative to energy that could be cleaner than gas? Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. Koozmo said yup. Cormo said yup. Knox said yup. And Koozmo said, I don't think so. Think about Antarctica. Yeah, Antarctica got a lot of resources we ain't tapped into yet. That's why they're keeping it off the grid. That's why nobody can go there. Yeah, you are making really good lives, bro. Yeah, appreciate that. Most haters said water really can run an engine, just like the brother currently using plastic for fuel. Yeah, hey man, I seen bro got them biofuels, man. He got the plastic on. Yeah, bro doing his thing. I forgot the name of his channel. But boy, he's showing us some serious young cat too. Y'all need to check him out. He turning plastic into gas. Man, that's crazy. Boy, if he gets some real people that can buy his stuff, protect that man. Facts. Yeah, I watched a lot of his videos. He really proving that the government leaving plastics all over the earth. They don't, just because you get small amounts of fuel back doesn't mean you shouldn't use it. Think about how much people use plastics each and every day. Man, it's enough plastic. At least all these countries that these third world countries that can't, provide and do things like that, let them have biofuel and let them be able to get roads and stuff and be able to live in society for free. But see, anything that can make us have it easier, they don't want it. Capitalism is a monster within itself. Yeah, capitalism is the power of overrunning the weak and the poor and making the strong stronger. Right or wrong, guys? Y'all drop it in the comment section. Oh, by Shoot channel. Okay. Okay, by Shoot channel. Okay, I'm gonna definitely check him out. I got you, fam. Oh yeah. If anybody can get that link, man, drop that link in there, the Instagram link of his page. Man, he got some really good stuff going on. Are they really third world countries, or are we living like they want us to? Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying, fam. I don't know, man. That's a good question. That's a good question. That's just like I don't understand why Africa don't got electricity and water in some areas. I don't understand that. How don't a country that the motherland? I heard Akon say this. Most hated. You ever heard this from Akon, the rapper? He said he went back to Africa and he couldn't get electricity and running water in certain areas. I was like, what? That made more sense. Yeah, that made more sense. That's just like Haiti right now. They starving over there. Do you know 65% of Haiti is starving right now? Yeah. While we sitting here with big old lunch bags, working good life, eating good. Look at that, guys. I just like me this morning. I come with my lunch bag. Let's see what we got in that boy. Let's see what we got. So we keep it real. Got us a case of Gatorade. Yeah, got us a case of them. I made me 2 sandwiches this morning, 2 ham and cheese. Yeah, I made me 2 ham and cheese sandwiches, and got me some Pachitos to go, some whole pepperoncinos to go with it. Yeah, them pepperoncinos. I love them with my sandwiches. And then I got me some cookies. Yeah, I got me some shortbread cookies. You see, that's what we eating over here in America. But when you look at these third world countries, they ain't even got food. Haiti ain't even 65% of the people starving in that country. And it just don't make no sense because as a whole, where's the humanitarian aid? Where's the European Union? Where's the people that can say they can help? Where they at? Okay, only some tribes live on the ocean. Yeah, wait for me. Hey, wait for me, bro. Hit that like button, subscribe, Saki. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here in about 15 more minutes. 15 to 20 more minutes, guys. We're gonna rock out. And I'm gonna go wash my hands and eat me some of their breakfast. But we wake up every day, we eat good. But the other countries, they wake up, they got to starve. They got to sell their body. They got to work all day in them diamond fields just to get food to eat. Could y'all tell me why is it like that? Why do a human being got to work all day in the gold mine just to get 2 pieces of light bread and some, what's that meat called over there? Dang, it ain't called beef. It's called something else, man. I used to know the name of it. But they get one piece of meat, some rice, and 2 pieces of bread, and that's what they get to eat until tomorrow they go to work again. How you doing, brother? All right, doing pretty good, fam. When they print paper money every day, yeah. Oh yeah, bush meat. That's it, bro. They get a slice of bush meat, and they get 2 pieces of light bread and some mashed potatoes, either some rice. In India and Pakistan, in the slums, they sell rubbish to eat. It's all wrong to feed them that. Yeah, yeah, it is, bro. It's sad, man. We're supposed to have it more together than this. Yeah, we're supposed to have it more better together than this, but obviously we don't. It's sad to see people dying over food when we out here eating good, man. You go eat your steak, sit down and enjoy yourself and talk to your family, talk to your wife and kids, and have a regular life. You got people out here that can't even get a piece of meat. They got to kill themselves working all day just to get a piece of meat, man. That's wrong. But that's the life we live, though. That's the Constitution that's the Constitution we vote for. You know, to keep us safe, to keep us out of harm's reach. Excuse me, guys. Getting this little trash and stuff up here. Y'all bear with me. Bear with your boy. I'm trying to make a living, trying to make it do what it do. Y'all know the vibe. Happy Sunday to everybody coming in, though. Everybody watching. I thank y'all for sticking in there with me, guys. We've been having a good topic this morning. Thinking about a lot of things that's going on in the world, a lot of this gun violence. What do y'all think about all this gun violence, guys, that's going on in the world? Yeah, working and working. Oh yeah, bro. Trying to make it do what it do, bro. I'm trying to get me a car by the end of the year. Yeah. Yeah, I done put in 18 years, man, of child support. Now it's time to treat myself. What they say, Knox, they say treat yourself, don't beat yourself. Yeah, so I'm gonna go out and get me a brand new car at the end of the year. Right now I'm driving that 2003 Suburban. Yeah, I got that 2003 Suburban. I got me a motorcycle. Got me another little car. But I'm gonna get rid of all that stuff for me a brand new Z71 full package. I want that full package Suburban, boy. I really like them Wagoneers. I was gonna get a Wagoneer, but I said no, that 6.2. That 6.2 liter be drinking gas. He be drinking gas too much. I got to have some fuel economy. Yeah, if I'm driving that big boy, I gotta have some fuel economy some kind of way. Yeah, you right, bro. Treat myself. Yeah, I gotta treat myself, bro. 18 years. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, I told my wife, I said around Christmas time, baby. She just bought her one. Yeah, my wife just bought her one like 2 weeks ago. I said, good, baby, you doing your thing. I said, well, I said, at the end of the year, babe, I'm gonna go out and grab me one. You know, put a little hefty down payment down, and you know what I'm saying. Try to finish it off in about 3 or 4 years. You know, pay them big payments and get it on up out the way. Yeah, ain't no sense of playing with it. Yeah, when you stretch it out, that's how your equity go down. That's how you mess it up and can't get it back. Yeah, get a old truck. That is easy to work on. Okay, yeah. Heck yeah, brother. Chevy's easy to me. Be honest with you, anything Chevy, it's easy. Yeah, it's easy. I can fix anything pretty much. Yeah, any brother or sister to a Chevy, like a Cadillac or anything like that, oh yeah, I can fix that easy. Yep. Alabama ain't a real place. Real gun violence out there. Bessemer. Yeah, Bessemer is where a lot of them rappers at too. That's what Gucci Man signed the boy called Lil Cinco. Yeah, y'all go check him out. Yeah, I'm from Alabama. I'm from Dothan, Alabama, born and raised. So I know Alabama is plagued, man. I hate to say it. That's why I had to get out of Alabama. Okay, John H., you have a blessed one too, brother. Thank you as always for coming through. Stay safe, stay real, and stay true to yourself, brother. And I'll see you on the next one for sure. Happy Sunday to you and the fam. Let's go. But yeah, guys, Alabama, they don't even pay nothing. Yeah, they don't pay nothing. The type of work I'm doing now, if I was in Alabama, I'd be getting paid $8 an hour. How am I gonna pay child support and work and take care of my wife with 3 kids with $8 an hour? Think about that. You can't do that. If you do it, you a beast. I got people in Bessemer. Okay. Man, shout out to Bessemer, all you people, fam. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The economy in Louisiana is one of the poorest economies. But they got the most oil reproduction. They got the most shrimp production, crawfish production. They got a lot of things that go in a positive way. And they just had the Super Bowl. They got $22 million for the Super Bowl. But you can't find $22 million in the economy. That's why I say is politicians taking the money. What's happening? Where is this money at? Where is it going? Yeah, bro said you can't. Yeah, you can't make no money in Bessemer. You can't make no money in Alabama. You got to have a job where you got top flight clearance to be making money in Alabama. Yeah, I was stationed up there in Fort Worth, Alabama. I was in Enterprise, Andalusia, Ozark, Enterprise. Man, come on, bro. Abbeville, Dothan, Hartford, Slocum. And I was in all these little cities. And I looked everywhere for work before I moved up out of there. I couldn't find nothing, bro. And then I'm a military veteran. I should be able to slide in anywhere. Still can't do it, bro. Yeah, where the money at? Yeah, I hear in Destin, they start you out at $20 an hour. That's no experience. And that's any job. Any job out here, $20 an hour starting out. That's McDonald's. That's Pandas. Man, that's Whataburger. $20 an hour is what you're going to get. Let you get a real congressional job. Then you're going to be making like around 30. And see, that's what we need to be able to take care of our families. You can't take care of your family with $8 an hour, got 3 kids, man. You finna be on the front page of the newspaper. Not because you was in church 5 days a week, because you were trying to take the job, you were trying to take the giving plate. You went in somebody's store and tried to take their dang on cash register. Because you can't survive. Yeah, trust me, man, I know. And people be righteously doing that mess. They be like, no, man, real try me. But a lot of it be, and I'm a witness to this because this happened to me. When you settle for just what you get, that's when most of the trouble comes because you blame yourself. You blame yourself. You like, man, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have took them $8. But man, what was I gonna do? But then you get in this state to where you contemplating yourself. You like, dang, why did I do that? Why did I take them $8? Now I'm up here listening to this manager. The manager talking crap to me. Yeah, LOL for sure. Make a ghost hunting video in the old cemetery at night. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, when I go back up to Alabama, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, bro. That's a good idea. But yeah, but back to the work environment. A lot of people they get these bad jobs, then they blame themselves for dealing with the issues of the job, along with the pay of the job. And then you get home, you gotta listen to your wife. Listen to your wife, she talking crap to you. Oh, you got this job and you ain't making no money. You can't help me on no bill. Why are you here? Why are you here, DT? You can't help me pay a bill. I'm tired of you washing dishes. I can wash my own dish. Yeah, that's what she gonna tell you. And so to make a long story short, you stuck in a bind. You got 3 people at you. You got the job at you. You got your financier at you. You got your household or your wife at you. Yeah, your financier, that's Mr. Bill. When Mr. Bill called, he gonna want his money. You can't tell him wait the next week. Yeah, Knox said go to the plantation. Yeah, that's what you left to do. And so with these different state constitutions and the economic growth of these different states dictates the low crime rate or the high crime rate. And also it dictates whether or not you're successful or not. That's what minimum wage dictates to people like me and you, everyday people. Yeah, can you pay bills or not? That's the key. That's the key. That's the key. Can you pay your bills? Can you help me out? Yeah. You know, a lot of relationships is based on what you can do for me and what I can do for you. It takes a real relationship that ain't based on that to happen. If you ever find somebody who money ain't, which that's gonna be hard to do, unless you Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, you Donald Trump's son, or Ivanka Trump, you one of them where money don't matter, then that's all fine and dandy. But 9 times out of 10, most relationships is based on maybe not so much as what you can do for me, but basically what you can do for yourself. Because if you can't even take care of yourself, how you gonna be with me? And that's how most women look at it. She like, man, he can't even take care of himself, but he want to get with me? Oh no. Yeah, that's how most girls look at you. Yeah. Still paying for it. Yeah, we still paying for it. Yeah, because she gonna look at you and say, especially if your status, you like to wear them J's. You like to wear J's. You like to have your hair cut nice. You know, you got your hair cut nice. You got a nice little car. She gonna say, oh, Corey Knox can pay bills. Yeah, Corey Knox, he got a nice vehicle out there sitting out there. He got him old round 15,250, 2,500. Yeah, he like to wear them Jordans. And he keep him a nice cell phone on him. I know Corey Knox can pay some bills. Come on in here. And yeah, you be like that. You be like that spider in that nest. You know how the queen, the black widow, how she pull all her male victims in the nest and keep them in there for souvenirs. That's how it happened. Yeah, that's how it happened, guys. Real spill now. Real spill. Kanye paid them their 300,000 a month for child support. Hey, yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, so it's all about status. If you come in as a poor man, you might leave out. You might leave out with something. But if you come in a relationship wearing all them chains, you come in a relationship, oh, you mama's baby boy, you got all the family money. Cause Corey Knox or Koozmo, auto plants equals auto plantation. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know that, bro. Auto plants equals auto plantation. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, bro. And you know, if the woman worth your time and if she worth you what you like, if she what you like, then you go get her. Yeah, you go get her. You pay her bills. Yeah, pay her bills. And a woman that's nice to me. When I met my wife and I see how nice she was, and she's worth everything that I was gonna provide. You know what I'm saying? So make sure when you get you a significant other or some of that such, make sure she worth your time. That's just like Shannon Sharp. Was that $12 million worth them two cheeks that he got? They said that girl looked like a boy. Was them two cheeks worth that 25 million, that 12 million, whatever he gave her? I don't think so. Man, I ain't gonna make 12 million in my whole life. I ain't gonna make that in my whole life, so I ain't even gonna get that money, let alone give it away. So yeah, no, man. Shannon Sharp, he made that woman whole generation rich, man. $12 million, she probably got to pay 2 or 3 million to the lawyer, and then 3 or 4 more million for taxes. She probably came out with $7 or $8 million, man, non-taxable money. And when she got that type of money, she could provide for her. If she wasn't but what, 21, 19, she could provide for the rest of her life. Where you sitting there, I'm sitting there, we sitting here trying to figure it out day to day. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, Cypher too said I'm going to church later. Yeah, man. My wife, she just went to church. I don't usually go to church, man. I just fellowship with you guys and talk about real life things and just keep things in perspective because life is life, guys. We got one to live. Why not just talk about it? We got one to live, man. It ain't gonna help nothing, ain't gonna hurt nothing. Might well just talk about it, see it for what it is, and keep it rolling. And try our best to, stay out the way much as we can. Yeah, Anunnaki said, if I can win the big lottery, I will spend it all on animals. What type of animals you like, Anunnaki? They once said that aliens was taking their animals, sabotaging them and doing different things in these cornfields, making these big old symbols out in these corn patches and stuff, riling up the cows. They said one time a cow was left with no head. Yeah, out there in Las Vegas, out there in Area 51. So they went to the fence line, look at the cows, and it was a cow that didn't even have no head. Send me a little Anunnaki, yeah. Yeah, I need one so I can disappear when I get to work. I can make an invisible mannequin. Yeah, so I'm actually at work moving around, but it's not me. I'm at home asleep. Yeah. So send me a little Anunnaki record. With my dog Knox. Yeah. Yeah, look at some of the good coffee in us, guys. Shout out to Whataburger, man. Them boy be doing their thing on that coffee. Shout out to Whataburger, guys. Mm-hmm. Get that appetite right. So once I be done worked up a little sweat, I eat that ham and cheese, one of them Gatorades. It's over with. Well, yeah. Imagine, guys, imagine if I could make a robot that can do all my work for me. Would they still hire me? Think about this. If I create a robot that can do everything that I'm doing right now at work, will they still keep me on the payroll? They say, well, I ain't seen you in a week, but the work get done. I said, yeah, I hired it out. I hired out my work. Y'all have a great Sunday, guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, they out there walking, getting them some steps in. Yeah, that's what it's about, guys. Put in that good exercise. Hey, Knox said, heck no. Yeah, but that would be a good thing, wouldn't it, Knox? If I can create a robot or an AI generated machine that can come in, clock in, and do everything I'm doing. Yeah, that's basically what they doing at McDonald's. They doing it at auto plants and stuff. They making robots can do the work for the humans. Why can't I do it? Yeah, that's crazy, man. What stipulates me not being able to do it, but everybody else can do it? See what I'm saying? And it might be genius because if you can create a robot to do it, they allow you to do it. But if you allow us to get the robot, then your job gone. You see what I'm saying? Bro said you wildin', yeah. Yeah, man, it's true, bro. That's just like the man that was picking the cotton. He said, hold on now. He said, hold on now, let me make this cotton gin. These boy picking cotton. But if I get the cotton gin, I can exclude 200 slaves. Yeah, it's 200 slaves I don't need. So they so they so they created the cotton gin and they went out the door. Yep. So that's why I was just, that's all I'm saying. Things like that is part of our future. Yeah. I feel like every motherfucker should have the same salary. A trash man just as important as a doctor, a professional athlete, if not more important. Facts. Facts. 100% agree. 100% agree, bro. Yep, but people don't see it like that because it lines their pockets up. Yep. But I appreciate you sharing that, bro. Hey, yeah, they need to make you the president, bro, because you got a good ideology on this thing. You see it for what it is, bro. Knox. A lot of people don't see it like that. They ain't sure don't, bro. It's crazy, man. Yep. It's just insane, man. Well, guys, we've been getting ready to wrap it up. We've been on here about an hour and a half. Yeah, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in, man. Knox, y'all have a great morning, bro. It's 9 o'clock. Better yet, it's 8:53 here in the morning. It's been good rocking with y'all. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to do my last little run on this trash and call it a day. Good time. Thank you, good time. Thank you for coming in there and staying with us and joining your input in on the conversation. Y'all look out this evening, guys. We're gonna do a sports podcast. We're gonna talk about some of these upcoming games in the NFL, college, and pro football. Y'all stay tuned. Have a blessed day. Hey, we'll see y'all on the next one. Yeah, y'all drink y'all a good cup of coffee. Eat some of that good Jimmy Dean for your boy. Some of them good eggs, them good fried eggs. Yeah, good potatoes. Yeah. We'll see y'all guys on the next one with your boy, OTV. We out, guys. Check out my name on Facebook, Anunnaki. What's your name? Did you already send it to me? Anunnaki, what's your name is, fam? Drop that in the comment section before I go. Yeah, I ain't in no dire rush. I can wait on you, bro. Yeah, you told it to me earlier. Did I take a picture of it? Let me see. Let me see. I'll be able to tell you here in just a second. Drop it in the comment section. I don't see it. I probably said it. Okay, Knox is mine. Okay then. All right. I got you saved. I took a screenshot of it. Derel Milberry and Knox. I got y'all, bro. Excuse me. All right then, guys. Y'all have a blessed evening. Stay safe, stay prayed up, man, and continue being great. We'll see y'all in the next one. Be out. Have a blessed one.